Hey guys, how are you? So, quick live today. This is what I'm going to do, right? Uh, I want to take you down the journey of how an agent or an advisor develops. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna interview one of our agents, advisors who works with us. His name is Premji. At some stage, he's going to come live. Okay, but I will also allow for any questions to come through to me. Like if you're an agent or an investor, don't hesitate. You can ask me questions and I will be very happy to actually answer. I wouldn't mind. Uh, okay. Hi, Premjeet. How are you?
Hi.
You look good. You got a nicer chair than
Yeah.
I have.
Right. Yeah, Alhamdulillah.
All right, Premjeet, I can see you. I like this actually. This is the
Yeah, but
first
I
time I'm
cannot see.
interviewing somebody.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right, Premjeet. How are you? Can you hear me?
Uh, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, we've got
Yeah.
a slight lag.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay, Prinji,
Yeah.
let's tell people
Mm-hmm.
let's tell people a little bit about yourself. Uh, where you're from
Yeah. All right. Uh,
and how you started as an agent.
okay. No problem. So, my name is Premjit. I'm from India, northern part of India. It's called Manipur, a small state from India. And then I came to Dubai in 2014, sorry. And I started working in a coffee shop as barista for 2 years. And then I got promoted as a course controller in an accounts team. All right. And then after that, I was, my income was very limited. I was getting a peanut salary, and then I was trying to. I'm looking for more opportunity, and then I was watching videos and then doing some research, and I found out that real estate agents are making good money, and then I changed my mind to become a real estate agent in Dubai, and then uh, where my first job as a real estate agent was in the international city. That time I didn't have car, I didn't have anything. All right. So I was staying in the bed space in the international city, and I was working in international city, looking after the rentals and doing some little property management. And then suddenly I watched Mr. Fahad's video on YouTube, and I found him, and I was giving him a comment on uh, on YouTube. I said, "Are you hiring?" And then he texted me. He texted me back. He replied me back, give me some number, and I contact. And I joined him. And after joining him, I have gone again a lot of knowledge and experience here. And it's been a journey of more than 3 years
Okay,
now.
wait.
So yeah,
Prinji,
yeah,
I want to ask you
yeah,
some of the things that were difficult, perhaps, in the early
okay,
days as an agent.
yeah. As an early stage, at my early stage, I didn't have car and I didn't have a backup plan. All right, for like 3 months, uh, as an agent, we don't have salary. We paid according to what the deal we closed 50-50 with the company. So I was staying in international city, and then I was about to do viewing, and then I cannot uh, reach the place to do the meeting, set up meetings on time. I cannot. It was a very difficult situation I faced. Like trouble. I cannot reach on time, and then clients are getting angry with me. Why are you not coming on time? And then I didn't have backup plan, as I told you. Uh, that I have to borrow money from other my relatives, my friends, and I cannot ask money to my parents, and they are not very. We are from middle class family, yeah? So that's the thing happening. So with due time, I'm changing. I working with Mr. Fahd now, and then now I'm making good income. So
I want to ask you a question, Premjeet.
yeah.
Um, did you at that time in the beginning think about giving up, going back to a cost accounting position?
hmm no, I never give up actually. I don't give up. I keep trying, working, and then uh, so so never give up makes me a better person, you know. So if I give up, I would be working to the same position, then I'll be, making small limit. My income will be very limited. So that's all.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Why did you join FD Global Properties? How did you reach out to me? Let's hear that
Uh,
story.
yeah.
Why did we hire
Uh,
you?
all right. So I was watching a YouTube video, and I was searching about. I wanted to gain more knowledge about the real estate in Dubai, and suddenly I found Mr. Fahad videos. I was watching a couple of them, like 10, 20 videos, and then I and it really makes me want to work with him, and then I one day I comment him, in the comment section. I asked him, "Are you hiring?" It was talking about the video was all about an agent, how to become a good agent, a super agent. So I commented, and he replied, "Share me a number." It was one of my colleague, Mr. Gino. So and then I contacted Gino, and yeah, and then I came for the interview. He hired me, and so this is the story. I joined the club.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
hmm
Let's share because there's going to be agents as well who are going to be watching this. So let's share one to three things, key things,
hmm
top things that you've learned as an
hmm
agent in the last 3 4 years that you've been working as a realtor.
Okay. Number one is market knowledge. So knowledge is most important. Okay. Without knowledge, we cannot uh, go out in the market. And then so if we give the wrong information, then the investors or the buyers will be angry with this or then. So we should give always good advice. This is the most important thing. Uh, all right. Number two is we have to be humble. We don't have to be aggressive. We have to be honest. All right. So this is number two, and number three. So don't always try to sell. So we are thinking. Some agents are thinking only about commissions. So we do not have to think. We have to think about protecting our investors or buyers. We have to give them good advice. So it's not about selling, selling, selling. So we have to give them the right, a perfect investment. Them. So that is my, let's say, you know, key points or my advice to the agents.
So if you are not selling, then how do you interact with your investors or your clients? Talk me through an interaction that you
hmm
have with your clients.
Oh, recently I had the client. Okay, he was working with many agents, like the other agent. It was a project. It was a project. I don't want to mention the project name. And then they were trying to sell this, hiding the story, what is going on behind the, we can say in the backstage of the developer, behind the developers. Uh, so they didn't know about the uh, what do you call the story of a developer, how they are developing, and then there's some bad side, ugly side, and good side. So this agent was not telling him the true story behind, of the developer, right? And then this client of mine, the investor, met the agent before me, and then the second meeting was mine. So he was working with different agent, okay, and then I give them correct advice, right advice. So I told him it's not about selling. I want to sell you at this stage. The stage we are doing is exploring. We will explore first, and then what you feel like you will make the right decision, okay? And I can advise you. So which is the good and bad. So that is how I think. So and he was very uh, happy with my honesty. So I can sell at the moment. I can tell him like buy this product is very good and all, but he was supposed to buy and okay. So I told him let's not buy at this stage. We will explore and then we will buy. So he will definitely buy with me. He's happy. Yeah. So I'm gonna take him out. Okay.
Right, because most agents don't want to give that much time to a client. They would rather sell and then move on. Okay, tell me about. Okay, let's talk about top three qualities you have, uh, or that an agent should have. The top three qualities that an agent should have
Hmm.
when they're actually they want to succeed in the real estate industry in Dubai. In your opinion?
Yeah, in my opinion, the market knowledge, number one, and number two is building networks, and number three, uh, honesty. What I must say, that's a top three quality an agent should have.
Okay, let me expand on that a little bit. So, network and honesty, right? I would obviously put this as honesty is like very normal on a scale of
Mm-hmm.
1 to 10. An agent should be honest to 10. Now, I'm not going to say
Yeah,
that anybody who's not honest doesn't continue in the business, but I've seen people suffer if they're not honest because
yeah,
clients don't come back to them. Number one.
yeah,
Number two, Premji talked about market knowledge, and that's very critical. If you don't know everything, then you're supposed to be learning things, right?
yeah.
And last
Correct.
but not the least, he talked about your network. Network basically means your customers and your repeat customers and your leads that are coming through to you. It's very critical that you're continuously building that so that you're servicing your clients in the right way and you're never in a scarcity mindset. Um,
Oh,
let's Premjeet,
yes, sir.
let's get a good story from you or a bad. Give us a good story of a client,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then give us
good
a bad
story.
story,
Good story is
or a
like
bad story and then a good story.
yeah, I must say bad story first and then ends with the happy ending is better actually. So bad story is like yeah, I was doing a viewing with one of my clients. I was supposed to go to different locations like Silicon International City and Silicon Oasis and then Messiah. Okay, I didn't have time. I mean, at that time I didn't have a car. Okay, traveling was an issue. I was taking taxi and then I was taking bus. I have to go like 1 hour or half an hour earlier or maybe 2 hours. So my clients will not be waiting for me. So I had three meetings in a day. So the time frame was very limited, and I wasn't able to, uh, reach on time. Like I was very late, and then they were very angry with me. The first meeting I reached on time, and the second meeting I was waiting for taxi. There was no uh, so taxi. I was not able to catch a taxi on time, and then the second and the third client also get angry with me because I was not they shouted me obviously. So I said sorry. And that's the thing happening, and the viewing wasn't happening, right? And the good story, let's say, I have a very good. He's an investor, and he become a friend with me, and then he knows that I didn't have car, right? And he took me around. So for his viewing, he took me around. He put I was sitting beside him, and then I'm showing all the properties with him. Whenever there's a viewing with him, he took me in his car, and then we sit somewhere. And then I was giving him good advices. So he believed me, and he sees my honesty. So he act me as a friend. uh, so this is how it's a good story. Still, I'm in touch with this person. So that's let's say it's a good story.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, good. Um, Premjit's a very good agent. He gets the task done. W- Premjit, this one's been mostly for agents, so let's just end it on advice for agents. What would you give as final advice to agents? Give your final advice.
Okay. Final advice I can say: do research. All right. Know about if you want to focus on one community, focus on the community. Just or if you want to, you know, market knowledge is very important. So see around what is happening in the community in the market, and then give good advice. If you want to become an agent, at least what do you call, do a backup plan for 3 months, so that so it will take time to become an agent. To gain the knowledge, it will take it's a step by step process. So it will take at least 3 months. So for survival, uh, you have to have at least 3 month backup plan, and then inshallah you will make good earning. And when you time to time when you get knowledge, you'll be expert, and then there'll be lots of good things happening to you. So this is my final advice, I can say.
All right. Okay. Good. 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 Thank you very much for your time, guys. Thanks
Thank
very
you,
much for
sir.
joining us on this live. Obviously, when I come on live, we're going to try and pre-announce it so that if you've got very serious questions as an investor as well, I'll take them live and I'll answer them. All right, guys. Okay. Thanks very much. Thank you, Premjit, for joining us.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Bye from us.